How's it going, everyone? Daniel Halloween here once again for a yearly recap of Cemetery Creations. It is just so great that it has been an entire year that we have worked so hard to reach our goals and to try to make Cemetery Creations an even bigger entity than it already is. Of course, we're not super big, of course, but trying to every year get more and more popular. And let me just say that I am so excited to tell you guys what our goals were for this year. Did we meet them? And then, of course, what are our goals for 2019? So let's get started. Of course, 2018 brought some really amazing things. First of all, my wife and I celebrated 1 year of being married. And of course, Devilish Dahlia, our little baby girl, came into this world on March 29th. And it is just so great to be a dad and to be a husband. It's really a lot of fun. Dahlia has really kind of seen what I do a little bit, and even though she's only 9 months old, when I would take out Halloween props, she would just grab them and play with them, and it was just so great. So hopefully a future haunter on our hands. But of course, with her in 2019, turning a year old already, Cemetery Creations is going to be 6 years old. It is just so amazing to think that we have been around for 6 years. We've now, I thought it was crazy that we had turned 5 years old this year. But the fact that we're turning 6 to me is just, I don't know, something about it is just so crazy. Really working towards that decade of Cemetery Creations, and every year, I hope to get bigger and better every year. So of course on February 6th, I'm not sure of the day, like the day of the week it falls on, but of course we will do a live stream on our Facebook page to celebrate the 6 years, and it'll be me and maybe another member of the Cemetery Creations crew. We'll see. But definitely excited. 6 years old this year. Can't wait to celebrate it with all of you. So what did we accomplish in 2018? Well, let's think a little bit. First off, our Facebook page. We were in the 7,000 range of likes, over 7,000, and our goal was to hit 8,000 likes for 2018. And I am very happy to say that we did accomplish that goal. We now have over 8,000 likes, and it is just so amazing to think that we have over 8,000 people who like our page, see our stuff. It is just amazing. And of course, if you're watching this video and you haven't liked our Facebook page, you need to go do that. Of course, our next goal was to have over 1,000 followers on Instagram, and I am very happy, again, to say that we did accomplish that goal by reaching, it's over 1,000 followers. I am happy about that. It's not much over 1,000, but we continue to grow every single day. Haven't been too active on it lately. We tend to kind of take a break right after Halloween for a couple months, and then we start back up beginning of the year, which of course is tomorrow. So we're going to start seeing more progression with our social media. So over 1,000 followers on Instagram. Very happy about that. Now, our goal for YouTube did not get accomplished, but I will say there was growth. We wanted to have 100 subscribers, which of course I know isn't a lot, but wanted to have that 100. Last year, I had talked about we were at 43. We were at 43 subscribers. We're now at 75. So we've grown quite a bit in the last year. And so our goal is, didn't get accomplished, but there was growth, and that's what matters. But I will say that we did have a video that reached over 1,000 views, and I am so happy about that. It was our virtual holiday projector, excuse me, right there. That reached over 1,000 views a few weeks ago. I actually didn't realize how many views we had gotten up until about 2 weeks ago, and I was scrolling through just seeing what our views were. And even though we have some videos that have 500, 400, 300 views, this one I couldn't believe. I was like, whoa, what? And when I had first seen it, it was at 966. I don't know why I can remember that, but now it's at well over 1,000 views. For some reason, it gets we're at a stalemate with the like and dislike section of that. No comments though about it, so not really too sure what people want us to improve on. But remember, if you see one of our videos and it doesn't reach your standard, you can always, give constructive criticism. We are always about that. We love it. So if you haven't checked out that video, go ahead and of course check out all of our other videos. That was really amazing as well. Of course, we did go out on our ghost tour of Vermont this year. Myself, Hellish Haley, Gabby Graves, and Brandon Bones all went out for a 2-day trek around Vermont. Unfortunately, we didn't get to film all 10 episodes. We only did 6, and actually just last night I uploaded the 6th episode. That episode took me a long time to edit things down because we had well over a half-hour episode of just raw footage, and I had to compile it down to basically what were the best bits and the bits I just couldn't let go. There was some stuff I got rid of and went through, but I'll tell you, it was well worth the wait. And so if you guys haven't seen it, go see it. I'll put a link in the description of our ghost tour series. But we did reach six episodes of that, and it was a lot of fun to go to Vermont, to go to some of these haunted places. A lot of graveyards and stuff, and they were all really cool. We saw a lot of different cool stuff. So check out the Ghost Tour series, and you guys should definitely go to those locations. Of course, the last thing that brought some joy to us, at least in 2018, was the premiere of the Autopsy Table Talk Show, a talk show that was on our Facebook Live. And let me tell you, we not only did one season, we did 2 seasons, and it was a lot of fun. First season, we did 5 episodes, and it was so much fun. Brandon Bones and I sat down talking about some really great subjects. And season 2, I had Gabby Graves, my wife, in an episode. I had Brandon Bones in a handful, and the last 2 I did solo. And let me tell you, it was so much fun. We had a lot of great support coming in through those episodes, those shows, and it ended up being quite a big hit. And I'm so happy that we did 2 seasons of that. I want to thank everyone who went to our Facebook page, watched the videos. It was so much fun. All right, so what's next for Cemetery Creations? What's coming in 2019? Now, these are not our goals. I'm still getting to the goals. But this is just what's going to happen in 2019 for Cemetery Creations. What's going on with us? Well, first off, we're going to finish the Ghost Tour Vermont series. We're going to, in the summer, we're going to go to 4 different locations, and we're going to do some filming. I want to get this series done because I feel very unaccomplished about it. I'm glad that we did the 6. And of course, if you guys watched the 6th episode that we just uploaded, it was so much fun. That was hands down my favorite location we've ever been to, and I definitely want to go back. So we're going to finish filming Ghost Tour Vermont. 4 episodes in the summer of 2019. Of course, then, the Autopsy Table Talk Show. For those of you who saw the last episode of Season 2, I threw it up in the air. I said I didn't know what was going to happen with it. I didn't know if I should continue with it. And let me tell you, we're coming back. Yes, Season 3 of the Autopsy Table Talk Show will happen in 2019. So yes, the Autopsy Table Season 3 is going to be happening, and there's a few changes coming to it, though. We're going to be doing it only on Fridays, and it's going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They will still be running 1 hour long on Facebook Live, and it may be just me doing it solo. It may be me and somebody else. We're going to be having a lot of fun this season. I'm not sure how many episodes yet, so you guys will have to stay tuned and wait for that. But yes, Autopsy Table Talk Show Season 3 coming in 2019. On top of being continuing with the product reviews, which by the way, we are now up to 29 product review videos in the last couple years. So I'm very excited to hit 30. I'm not sure what 30 is going to be yet, but I'm very excited to continue with that and to see where we're going to go with that series. But on top of that, I'm going to kind of reintroduce a series that I had started back in the beginning, and I actually did like a kind of a one-off episode. It is on our YouTube channel, and that is the Nightmare News. So Nightmare News was a kind of a spin-off on your local news channels, and Brandon Bones and I had done it. Now it's going to be just me, and I'm going to be doing monthly Nightmare News. So I'm going to take a handful of what are important articles to me at least, and I'm going to film and share it with all of you. So at the end of January, we'll have our first one, February, March, and so on and so forth. Once a month, every month, we're going to have that last, you know, what happened in the horror and Halloween community. So definitely excited. Nightmare News coming in 2019. So what are our goals for 2019? Well, basically we're going to stick with our social media just like we did last year. So our Facebook, we're hoping to get up to 9,000 likes. We're, you know, I want to say 10,000, but it's unrealistic. I want us to scratch and crawl, and we want to get to 9,000 likes on Facebook. Next would be 2,000 followers on Instagram. I think we can do it. I know it took us about a year and a half to get to 1,000, but I think if we keep trucking, keep going, posting a lot of great content, we can get that 2,000 follower mark. And of course on YouTube, continuing 100 subscribers. That is the goal for that. I'm hoping with the amount of content that I'll be putting on YouTube, it'll be awesome. And so we're going to start getting more new people subscribing. And of course, please like the videos. Try not to dislike our videos. Leave us a comment. Give us some constructive criticism, you know. A lot of times it's just me, so let me know what I could be doing better. And remember, you know, I have a kid. I can only do so much at a time. So yeah, those are our goals for 2019. So I want to thank each and every one of you who either liked our Facebook page, subscribed to YouTube, follow us on Instagram. I want to just say thank you to every single one of you who joined us for the Autopsy Table Talk Show, who have just been there for us in the last, whether you've been a fan for a couple days, a few weeks, a few months, even the last few years. It's so humbling to see the amount of support that we get on social media, and it's really nice that people are really starting to come in and see our content, and most of the time it seems people really like what we're doing, especially the Ghost Tour series seems to be a big thing. But I want to, you know, just thank you guys so much for the continuous support. I hope that you guys will follow us into 2019 and continue to tell everybody about, you know, Cemetery Creations, the Cemetery Creations crew, our videos, our Facebook, just everything. Please keep pushing us into the forefront. I want people to know who Cemetery Creations is. So guys, for Cemetery Creations, my name is Daniel Halloween, and not only do I want you to have a happy and safe new year, but remember, stay creepy.